Can a teenager really find true happiness? And what can we learn from a Buddhist monk about it? Today, we're going to explore the concept of seeking happiness through the wisdom of a Buddhist monk. We'll dive into the teachings that can help us find true happiness, and I'm excited to share this reflective discussion with you. Let's face it, being a teenager can be tough. We're constantly bombarded with stress, peer pressure, and the struggle to find our self-identity. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of social media, comparing our lives to others, and feeling like we just don't measure up. We're told to get good grades, to fit in, to be perfect, and to have our entire life planned out by the time we're 18. It's no wonder so many of us feel anxious, lost, and uncertain about our future. We're also constantly surrounded by distractions, from our phones to video games, to the latest TV shows and movies. We're always looking for the next thing to entertain us, to take our minds off of our problems, and to make us feel good for a moment. But in the midst of all this chaos, we often forget to take care of ourselves, to focus on our own well-being, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace. As teenagers, we're at a crossroads, trying to figure out who we are, what we want to do with our lives, and how we can make a positive impact in the world. It's a lot of pressure, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But what if I told you that there's a way to find happiness, despite all the chaos and uncertainty? What if I told you that a Buddhist monk can teach us a thing or two about finding true happiness and living a fulfilling life? One of the key teachings of Buddhism is the importance of living in the present moment. As a monk would say, the present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments. When we focus on the present, we let go of worries about the past or fears about the future. We're no longer controlled by our thoughts and emotions, and we can finally find peace. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools that can help us cultivate this sense of presence. By focusing on our breath, our thoughts, and our emotions, we can become more aware of ourselves and the world around us. We can let go of distractions, quiet our minds, and find a sense of calm and clarity. And when we do, we can finally start to see things as they truly are, without the filters of our ego and our negative thoughts. The monk would also tell us that true happiness comes from within. It's not found in external sources like money, fame, or material possessions. It's found in the cultivation of good habits, like kindness, compassion, and gratitude. When we focus on helping others, being present in the moment, and living a life of simplicity and humility, we can find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond our wildest dreams. I want to share a powerful story with you that illustrates this transformative moment. The monk once told me about a young man who came to him feeling lost and uncertain about his future. The young man was struggling to find a sense of purpose, and he felt like he was just going through the motions of life without any direction or passion. The monk listened to him patiently, and then he asked him a simple question. "What makes you come alive?" The young man thought for a moment, and then he said, "I love helping others. I love volunteering at the local homeless shelter and making a difference in my community." The monk smiled and said, "Ah, that's it. That's your purpose. That's where you'll find true happiness." The monk's teachings are all about finding happiness in the simplicity of life. It's about letting go of our ego, our desires, and our negative thoughts, and finding peace in the present moment. It's about cultivating good habits, being present, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. And when we do, we can finally find true happiness. A happiness that's not dependent on external sources, but comes from within. So what can we take away from the monk's teachings? We can apply these insights to our everyday lives, no matter how old we are or what our circumstances may be. We can start by being more mindful, by taking a few minutes each day to breathe, to focus, and to quiet our minds. We can cultivate kindness, compassion, and gratitude. And we can find ways to help others, whether it's through volunteering, donating to charity, or simply being there for a friend in need. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've struggled with finding happiness as a teenager, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Share your experiences, your struggles, and your insights, and let's continue the conversation. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content on mindfulness, meditation, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment.